Okay, I figured I would do this before I ran it into a curb, broke it all to hell. Okay, this is my T-MAXX with dynamite extended chassis with a Mach 26, I believe it's a .21 big block, Robinson spur, all Robinson racing gears in the tranny, old 27 megahertz deal. I'm trying to mount a camera, FPV camera. Energy, I know that's a bad word. Energy's a bad word, but energy, Integy aluminum shocks. They, in my opinion, they suck. The stock shocks, those plastic ones, are way better. I think you can even run without springs with the stock shocks and still be better than these. They really suck. I've worked on them and rebuilt them and tried and nothing seems to help them. Just no dampening. Anyway, aluminum that. I made a roll bar because I didn't make it, but I bought it and I had to bend it around myself and so it would fit the T-MAXX. So when I go over on my top, it doesn't break my motor. See, those shocks suck. Like there's nothing there. And the springs, these blue shiny ones are the original springs. These big blue ones are from the stock T-MAXX. They're much heavier. They're like 5 or 6 times more like spring rate. I don't know what. They're just. If I had all 4 of these, I could just push it like that, and they would hit the ground really easy. And I used the stock ones in the front, and no, the ones that came with the Energy in the front here, the blue shiny, and then the stock black from the stock shocks. I have aluminum bulkheads with the differential built in. It's all, well, the bulkhead and differential is just 2 pieces. Freaking bomb proof. That thing is bomb proof. I need some spacers. I should make my own, but I need some bulkhead spacers. But anyway, that's my T-MAXX. Oh, these tires are Proline mashers, which they were freaking awesome, but they're old now and they split, so I just put some tape on there just to try to keep it together when I'm running it, because my original tires are crap too. They're totally dry rotted. This thing is about 15 years old. These tires are about 12 years old, and I need new ones. Anyway, what else? Let's see the bottom. Yeah, I don't know why I got this Rebel theme going on, but my skids are Rebel, which they work. So the front one's taking quite a bit of abuse. Let's see. I have RPM arms, front and rear, because the aluminum ones look really pretty and they're nice and all, but when they bend, they bend. These are really easy to replace. They're cheap. They're not easy to replace. You gotta take all the shit off, but they're a lot cheaper. And I haven't even broke these yet. They might be brittle now because, like I said, they're at least 12 years old. Okay, this is 4 minutes long already. Anyway, I got these aluminum bumpers with the plastic mounts because if it breaks, I want the plastic to break. Same way in the rear. I do have a body, but I need to paint it. It's a Jeep Wrangler Unlimited or something. It's not the 4-door. I got this before that 4-door came out. Ugh, I need to clean it. Anyway, but it's pretty damn clean already. I just need to clean that part. The bulkheads. Alright. video's over. I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh yeah, if you're looking at my funky air filter, it used to have a black foam that went around there, but when I went to take it off, it just disintegrated. It was gross. So there's a, I'm sure you're familiar with that, but there's a screen all around under there, and this stuff just pressed into the screen. It was so disintegrated and fine. It was like a, I don't know, like a toothpastey kind of, turned into crud. So I couldn't find, they don't sell this foam the right size. I couldn't find it. I mean, I'm sure they do somewhere, but I couldn't find it. So what I did was I got the biggest size of those foam paintbrushes and cut it. And I hot glued it right here. You can see the seam. I was thinking about hot gluing it together to make it around one piece, but screw it. This is just going to be temporary, so I just zip tied it. I overlapped it and zip tied it. Inside I do have a good foam that's all oiled. I used K&N oil. Anyway, what else? I ran it today. I ran it for about 10 minutes. It got about 20 feet from me and I lost control. But I do have a spring right here on the throttle, so if I lose power, it's supposed to pull the throttle closed. I'm pretty sure that's what happened because it did slow down and stop, and it didn't crash, so I was very lucky. The brake, I've been having a problem with the brake. I know with the original design, the servo's right here, and it works the brake that way, but with this big block and the new chassis, they want you to mount the servo here. They still have the holes here, which I could mount it, but the only problem is that little swivel. That long rod goes down and hooks like right here for that swivel piece to push the throttle on the stock setup. There's no, I could drill my own holes, but I'm lazy. I don't want to do that. Anyway, so I'll have to tweak the brakes. I don't know how. I got actually two brand new different types of brakes in there. I have a Teflon one from, I don't remember. It's not Traxxas. It's an aftermarket Teflon thing. I think this is Teflon too, or not Teflon. It's carbon fiber. I don't know why I said Teflon. But I kept this one on there because I thought they were the same. They don't look the same, but then I have this other one with like sandpaper on the actual pads, these silver pads. Yes, there we go. These actual silver pads. On one side they have Teflon. God damn it, I keep saying that. It's sandpaper. It's like a pretty coarse, I would say 500 grit. And then I have a little sandpaper plate that I can put it in there somewhere. I don't know how to use it. I need to look it up. It's been so long, I don't know how to. I don't have instructions for it, or I don't even know where I bought it. Anyway, that's my T-MAXX. Well, like I said, on my steering, I did get a high-tech all-metal gear. I think it's a high-tech. I don't know, but it is. It's all metal gear, and I never had a problem with it. I have it mounted with rubber feet or cleats or whatever you want to call it, so it will move around in there. I had a lot of play. Yeah. Anyway, there it is before it's all broken up in pieces. Next video I'll show you, I guess it'll be crashed.